From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Buffalo Bills. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position.
I just want to rock. Body out of y'all. Damn.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No ties, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. Devin Duvernay to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Devin Duvernay on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They're throwing it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. From the gun, it's 4. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Allen on 3rd down. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Cut out left. And he's taken down at the 30. Gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a 1st down.
If you want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Another one for Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Dumped off to his running back. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's 4. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They Make it an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
They give up the middle to Ford. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Case, once you're in the grass for one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Finds the in route, complete. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Throwing off the play fake. He's got it downfield near the edge. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Ooh, couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And this is another incompletion.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
A 38-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
At the 39-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Toss out quickly to Coleman. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And he takes it down to the 33. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Allen fires out wide, complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bills have a first down. Cook trying this one up the gut. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Cook runs it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now lead by 10. It's a James Cook touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills drive their lead to 11. Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
We've set it downs from 37. Throwing now on first down. Completed over the middle. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Looking in the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's a good find from the Oklahoma rookie there, and it gives him a fresh set of downs, too.
First down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Forward running to the right. Has room into the secondary, and he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a one-score game before halftime. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock, and how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Allen now on first down. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. Allen slides to a stop there with enough for the first. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got first down here from the 36.
6-yard line.
Allen to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Mechanism holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
The Bills with a punt team out there. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he'll try to hit this one well.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
And 7 at the 39-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to throw now, Allen. Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Trying it left side with Cook. This is going to be down, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
319!
Throwing here, Allen. Oh, the football's loose. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
There are so many fundamental details play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for two.
Maybe that's a run that's go home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Offense to the line for second down. Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. And Bills get to him. He's brought down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He'll get it at the 9. And he's out of bounds after some great work on that return. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Middle. Round it.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now run by Cook. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. On the sneak, it's Allen. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Enough from the pistol to Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
SOS. You hear me talking about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. They move 2 yards closer. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 5.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Now Allen going to the air. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He'll go quickly to the right. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now lead by 10. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. And once again, they can't connect. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And it's 4th down. That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there. Desperation time here on 4th. Going the out route complete. And I don't think he got to the marker. He looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs. I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback? Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down. Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the 1st. That brings up 3rd down. Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills nearing their 1st win of the season. They'll run it with Cook. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense? The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Again, it's Cook. It's on the turf. Ball's out. Lost it. And the fumble recovery is made. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Again, he's got room. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Brought in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making a 3-score game in the 4th. So exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills push their lead to 18.
Bills 28, Vikings 10. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Catch made over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the 2nd half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.